Can I be honest with you about something embarrassing? I have big dreams, like generally big ones. I know what I want to build, who I want to become, and I can feel it. And then I spend hours watching videos about people who are actually doing it. And then comes that voice. You know the one. You're wasting your life. What's wrong with you? Here's what took me forever to figure out though. I don't think it's actual laziness. I think it's something else is going on. Something a bit more interesting than just being a lazy person. Let me explain what I mean. First, what even is laziness really? Like a truly lazy person doesn't care. They're fine. They're comfortable. There's no internal screaming. Does it sound like you? Because it's not me. I'm miserable on the couch. I'm restless and guilty and annoyed at myself the whole time. So that's not laziness. That's something closer to being paralyzed. Here's what I think is actually happening. Your brain is at war with itself. You've got the part of your brain that sets the big goals, the dreamer, the visionary, whatever you want to call it. And then you've got the older one, more ancient, the part that has one job, keeping you safe right now. Not next year, right now. And when your dreamer brain goes, let's build something, the other part goes, whoa, whoa, that could go badly. People might judge you. This is going to take a ton of energy as well. Yeah, scroll Instagram instead. And it works because scrolling gives you a little hit of dopamine instantly with zero risk attached, right? Your brain isn't broken. It's just picking the comfortable option almost every time. This shows up in a few specific ways that I recognize in myself constantly. A lot of ambitious people have really high standards, which sounds like a good thing until it isn't. Because eventually the standards get so high that starting feels impossible. You're waiting for the perfect idea, the perfect time, the perfect version of the thing. And I've realized that's not really about standards. That's fear wearing a very convincing disguise. It feels safer to do nothing than to do something that's a bit rubbish, right? In my head, there are two basic versions of me, who I think I should be and who I actually am right now. That gap is uncomfortable. So staying in the world of potential becomes this weird safe zone. Because if I never actually try, my dream stays perfect and unbroken. This one surprised me. The ambitious but stuck person who is almost never mentally quiet. We're planning, worrying, analyzing all day, constantly. So by the time we need to do something, the brain is genuinely tired. We look like we've done nothing all day, but we've been running a marathon in our heads, right? I'm not going to tell you to just be more disciplined. That's not useful advice. And honestly, if it worked, you would have done it already. Here's what actually been helping me. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Motivation is unreliable. It shows up when it wants to, leaves without warning, and you can't plan around it. What works better is just making a schedule, deciding ahead of time. This is when I want to do the thing, not when I feel like it. Just Tuesday at 9 a.m. I write it down. Full stop. It removes the decision entirely, which is where most of the resistance lives. My brain isn't scared of the work. It's scared of starting the work. So I try to make starting so tiny it's almost stupid. Not write the chapter. Just open the document. Not go to the gym. Just put on the shoes. That's it. That's the whole task. Once you're moving, it's really easy to keep moving. But you have to sneak past your own brain's alarm system first. And the tiny steps do that. Willpower runs out. I've accepted this about myself. So instead of trying to have more of it, I just move the phone to another room. Use a block on the websites I waste time on. Put the running shoes next to the bed. You're not being more disciplined. You're making it more annoying to be distracted. The guilt spiral is genuinely one of the most counterproductive things. You procrastinate, feel terrible, feel so terrible that starting is even harder. You procrastinate more, it just keeps going. What actually helps is noticing you've slipped up, not making a whole thing of it, and figuring out the one small next step. Not tomorrow, just what can I do in the next 10 minutes? That's it. That helps me. The gap between your ambition and what you're actually doing isn't a character flaw. It's a pattern, a pretty understandable one when you know what's behind it. You're not lazy, you're just stuck in a loop that your own brain created to protect you. And now you're learning how to work around it instead of beating yourself up about it. So, one small thing. What's the most embarrassing tiny step you could take right now towards whatever your big thing is? Drop it in the comments, not the whole plan, just 10 minutes, and let's see what happens. I'll speak to you in the next one.